Good evening, Philippines. This is Mike Padua, and we are here for the latest update on Typhoon Inday with the international name Muifa for this Sunday evening, September 11, 2022. And this is brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Aboitiz Power and Naga College Foundation. Let's begin with our update. Here's the latest fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page. For the past 48 hours, they have been there has been some outages on the receiver of the satellite feed. That's why we are not able to show to you the latest satellite animations, except for one. That's the windy.com. But right now they're back, showing to you 3 tropical cyclones roaming simultaneously across the western Pacific Ocean. And right now we are still observing the powerful Typhoon Inday with international name Muifa. It's now a Category 4, 215 kph sustained winds typhoon, and it's approaching the Ishigaki-Jima area in the Yaeyama group of islands. And it's quite surprising because the southwest monsoon is currently on a wake. As you can see here, there's no enhancement of the monsoon since the monsoon is right there over the Bay of Bengal. Not any of the cloud cluster are moving towards the western sections of Luzon, and that's good news. That's a good relief for the people who got soaked with rains and flooding during the past weeks because of the monsoon rains. That's why there's no indirect effect over the Philippine Islands, as the typhoon expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility come Tuesday morning. And we have another tropical cyclone here that is likely to become a depression, but Japan is already issuing it as a tropical depression. There's another one here, tropical depression 15W, but the track of the system is moving towards the east-northeast, while this one will track towards the southwest a little bit, and then it will move either towards the southern islands of Japan or towards southern Japan in the next 5 days. While the system will Inday will move north-northwest and possibly make landfall over or very near Shanghai, over eastern China, before it will accelerate towards the north and eventually become an extratropical cyclone, a part of a frontal system. We have a surface trough here, okay, over Palau, which is bringing some rains over the South Philippine Sea, and another trough here to the south of Shuk, okay. So far, that's the latest. Nothing serious for the Philippine Islands except for these 3 cyclones, which is having some threat over Japan. And here's the graph set that we created early this afternoon. So Batanes, including the Babuyan group of islands and areas along the Bashi and Balintang channels, will have windy conditions of moderate breeze up to near gale force, okay, and expect winds of up to 60 kph, but they are only on the southwestern or southern edge of the typhoon's circulation, and there will be no rain except for the winds. So the seas around these areas will be rough and dangerous to small fishing vessels, so please take all necessary precautions. And the threat of flooding here is low, 0 to low, okay. And so far, that's the latest on the graph set. Here's 92W, a higher chance of becoming tropical cyclone, but already at TD under Japan. Tropical depression 15W here. And let's take a look now on the track from from Typhoon2000. So it's a slow moving system at 6 to 8 kph across Ishigaki-Jima. And here's the zoom in track from Typhoon2000, showing the system passing around probably between 8 to 8 p.m. Tomorrow. It will pass very close to Ishigaki-Jima, so expect some typhoon force damaging winds over these areas. And let's take a look at the windy.com real-time radar loop. Okay, this is coming from Ishigaki-jima Doppler radar, so you can clearly see here the approaching eye wall and the eye, which is becoming more visible as the typhoon moves or inches closer to the Yaeyama Island Group. And if we switch this into, let me move this, switch it into satellite view. There you go. Let me look. That's the infrared. Okay, that's the night vision IR. Let's zoom out. Okay. So there you go. It's all clear across the Philippine Islands except for some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms across Central Luzon, which already has ended, and over also portions of Cagayan Valley. Bicol region is enjoying some hot summer-like conditions. Okay, here's the trough moving on, slowly towards the west, but it's not expected to intensify. Here's the track of all Asian agencies, showing a track towards Ishigaki-jima, and later within the next 4 days in the vicinity of Shanghai. And there will be still some changes on the tracks within the next 3 days. So folks over Shanghai, please take all necessary precautions for possible effects of Typhoon Inday. Here's the rainfall accumulation for the next 3 days, and so far it's so good except for some isolated thunderstorms over Ilocos region, western sections of Mindoro, West Philippine Sea, and isolated thunderstorms can also be observed over various sections of Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon. So we are going to enjoy these few days of good summer-like weather, but within the next week, okay, 5 to 7 days, since there are still 2 cyclones, even if tropical or typhoon Inday weekends have become an extratropical cyclone, there will be still more formation in store based on what we see on the computer models, but later on we'll give you the latest on those. But it's still far away. It will not pose yet any threat. Okay, most of them are going upwards towards Japan since it's still September, but during the latter part of September there will be another cyclone that may form east of Batanes, so we will keep you updated on that on our next video. Okay, so far that's the latest. We are saying goodbye once again and see you on Monday, that will be tomorrow, for more updates on the Inday. And this is Mike Padua reporting. Happy nighttime to all, and have a safe evening, and enjoy, and see you again tomorrow for the latest on Typhoon Inday. Bye for now, and thank you for watching.